Welcome back, guys. I'm Valen.
And I'm Theo.
And today we're reacting to Taemin.
What?
Sing it!
My mama criminal, criminal, criminal. My mama criminal.
No, thank
criminal. Thank you. Okay. And the music video for it. Very exciting.
Yes.
Now, this is from 4 years ago, so it's reasonably contemporary Taemin. This is from when Taemin was still a part of SM.
Yes.
So, but his sound really hasn't changed. Like,
No.
since then, it's kind of the same, actually. His sound hasn't really changed.
No.
No.
He has brought it with him. He knows what he's doing.
I would say
That's
so.
for sure.
Definitely. Let's do it.
it.
But before we begin, make sure to like the video if you're enjoying our content and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of dear old Valen and Theo. And last but not least, we already have so much SHINee content over on Patreon. And there's new SHINee content coming out over on Patreon literally every single week currently. So if you want to check that out, then make sure to head on over to Patreon. We got funny moments, album reaction and reviews, concert performances, and dear God, their concert performances are incredible. They're so theatrical, their stage presence is amazing, and it's just a pleasure to check out. So of course we're also covering that over on Patreon, and there's also so much more SHINee content available over on Patreon. And again, there's new SHINee content coming out over on Patreon every single week. So if you want to check that out, then make sure to head on over to Patreon. That's also the best way to support the channel. And if nothing else, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Mama, I'm a criminal, criminal.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Sounds like an Inception song. Spooky.
Ooh, he's a criminal.
Taemin always looks a little bit crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, he's even got an eye patch. This guy's in his villain arc
Yeah.
era.
고개를 끄덕여 난 네 말에 꼬이고 춤추는 두 발이 왠지 싫지는 않지 태초에 정해진 너라는 진리에 저항할 맘 없으니 우아해 나해지는 criminal It's okay 날 달래 꿈 괴롭혀 너란 목줄
He's definitely embracing his vocal with this one. This is this like very unique vocal that Taemin has, and we're also getting it here.
And this is 4 years ago, which was like the 80s era.
True.
It's perfect. This
You
is
got-
like, this is the era of that.
Totally got a point.
And
This-
he's doing it right.
I mean, it sounds like it sounds like everything else that came out when it comes to the beat. You get me?
Exactly.
The beat is like very much what we've heard from like this whole era of just like the weekend really started.
Yeah,
Didn't the man really started, and then everybody went and tried to do their own version. But what really sets Taemin apart, I feel like, is like his vocal.
Yes.
You get me? And the cool melody, the lyrics, everything.
The video, the
That's the cool part. Yeah, the vibes.
It's just him.
Well, he hasn't.
You know, it's just him.
It's very sensual.
Yeah, he just knows
And it-
how to do it.
Sure.
It's
But I would
crazy.
say more than anything, he's very sensual, and like
Yeah, he
everything
is.
he does is very kind of like mysterious and sensual.
Yeah.
That's like the vibe I get
That's
from this.
his vibe.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
I
it
will
fits with
agree.
his very unique vocal as well.
I will agree with that.
점점 더 깊이 끌려가 내게 빠진 순간 너는 결백하지 않는다
Ooh.
너는 그 신처럼 날 용납은 흔들어 네 아이 같은 손도 깨끗하진 않으니 우아해지는 criminal It's okay 내
A lot of budget on this.
Yeah.
Like, you know, SM, people criticize them, and it is what it is, right? But I wish to say SM definitely do not lack when it comes to creating great music videos.
Yes.
They,
Yeah, they do
really manage to just like, they have found a certain sort of look that they have just like mastered.
Exactly.
And I feel like this is another great example of that. But honestly, one of the most sensual ones, though, I want to say,
Yeah.
even from SM. A lot of SM stuff, it seems like it's cool, but they try to stay away from making it too sensual. I mean, even Cream Soda of EXO, which had a lot of innuendos, I don't feel like it was even on this level.
No,
were
not
there
at
even
all.
women in it at all? I don't think
remember.
there were at all.
I don't think so.
Right?
No, I
But
feel
in
like it's
this
just
one-
mainly with Taemin.
Yeah, Taemin really
Taemin-
likes this.
Yeah, it's one of the only ones who does these types of songs and vibes and videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's also why it's become so popular.
So popular.
Because I don't see a lot of other people do this within
No,
K-pop.
me neither.
Not at all.
No,
He's
no,
so
no.
unique, both when it comes to his vocal, his awesome live performances. Like some of this man's live
Ooh.
performances have just like gotten us like
10.
on the floor, man. I was worshiping him. I was straight up just worshiping this man by the end, just going like, this
10
is how
out of 10.
it's done, right? And I think that's why he's gotten so famous.
Yeah.
And this is also another example of that.
Yeah.
점점 더 깊이 끌려가 내게 빠진 순간 너는 결백하지 않는다
도망쳐줘.
Oh yeah 우아해지는 criminal It's okay 내 탓에 공기롭고 너란 목줄을 채웠나 숨을 쉴 수 없게 아프면서 황홀하잖아 우아해지는 criminal 난 okay 고개 저
But notice how, like, even when he gets tied up, all of these things, it's still very, like, for a lack, or rather, for a decision of not using other words, sensual. You know,
Yeah.
like, look at how, like, it reminds me of, like, 50 Shades of Grey more
he's
than
not
anything.
afraid or scared of doing this. at
No,
all.
he's
this
like,
is his
he's
concept.
freaky, dude. That's what I'll describe him as in this.
He likes these types of concepts.
Yeah.
He goes perfectly with this concept.
Taemin might be
100.
freaky.
He
That's
might be.
what I've learned. Like, what is that? He's both getting suffocated.
He likes
he's getting
it.
tied up. Damn. This reminds me of that one song with Lil Pump and Kanye
This
West.
does remind me of The Weeknd. Again.
Yeah.
The Weeknd has a lot of songs like this, and he had a lot of songs, or one or two, for 50 Shades of Grey.
Speaking of idols,
Oh.
The Idol.
I don't want to
He was in that.
I don't wanna
And a
talk
lot
about
of his music. Taemin would have been in it. If he could have
Taemin,
pulled it
they
off.
should have invited Taemin.
Yeah. He could have
Yeah.
pulled it off.
Yeah.
If he was invited, he could have totally
perfect.
pulled
He
it
would
off.
be perfect for the Idol.
My man is made for it.
해지는 criminal 난 okay 고개 저 보지마 저기 끌려가 벗어나길 원치 않아 전부 무너뜨려 날
Ooh.
Very cool.
Above right here.
Seriously,
Damn.
another very Taemin song
Yes.
from Taemin. He has clearly found a look.
Yes.
Or a sound, I
He
should rather
has.
say.
I don't know.
An
He
aesthetic.
has found an aesthetic. 100%. Yes.
I would
Yeah,
describe
yeah.
the vast majority of Taemin's discography can be kind of described like this, right? It has this kind of voice where it kind of goes crazy. I can't even do it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I describe it like this. It has like this kind of unique voice where it kind of like tries to break. I can't do it. It's very him.
It's him. It's him.
Yeah, I was trying, but no, man. He's got like a very fun, like sound.
Yeah.
So unique, and I think that's also why SM didn't want him to sing too much in the start, because he stands so much out from the rest in terms of just like his natural vocal, right? That's number one, and then like kind of mysterious, sensual,
Sure.
dark pop.
Yes.
That's what the man does.
That's what he is.
And I don't see
That's
other
him.
people within K-pop doing it in the same way as
No.
he does.
No,
And again,
no.
I think his vocal does him a lot of favors. And apart from that, he's definitely just an artist.
Yeah, he's an
Like, the
he's
man
a
is an
he's an
artist.
all-rounder.
He is.
He is.
He
You can
is.
see it.
Yeah.
You can see it in his face, in his eyes,
Uh-huh.
in his videos, in his live performances. It's just him.
The man is a creative powerhouse.
Yeah.
And we've seen that in SHINee. And again, that's how you get famous. I feel like this Criminal here is another like sort of example of how you, rather than actually get famous, how you utilize your success to staying famous and staying relevant. Because I mean, Taemin has already been famous via SHINee, but he sort of like carved out his own niche with that attention he already had from SHINee.
Yes,
and that's why everybody likes him.
He has know how
now.
to utilize the power and like budget
Yeah.
of the company
That too.
and his own like talent.
Sure.
Perfect. It's a very, very good like way he has done it.
Because you want to find something that other people aren't doing, because that way you ain't gotta compete with so many other people.
Of course.
Like us here on YouTube, we're trying to do like our own thing. We want to be really ourselves, because there's obviously like so much passion for meta content, for reactions, for analysis, everything like this within the K-pop industry, and we're both mega passionate for it. So that's something we're doing, and look, we're getting success. And in the same way, Taemin here on a much grander scale saw maybe that, yo, there isn't anybody else within the K-pop industry really doing what I want to do, so I'm just gonna go all out and still try to find some mass appeal, and it's worked out for
it's
him.
worked out.
Definitely.
Perfect.
And at the same time, this was also mega 80s.
Yeah, it was the era.
I'm just kind of like, bro, I'm just done with these like 80s inspired songs. I don't
Yeah,
know. I'm
it was
done
the
with
era.
Y2K and 80s inspired stuff. I'm done with it.
Yeah?
I've been through it. I didn't live in the 80s, but I feel bad for the people who lived it both in the 80s and the like in Y2K, because now they're going through it all again. For me, I say go forward, look for a new thing, but I don't mind or blame Taemin at all, because it's pop and it was very up at the time.
Yeah, it
this was
was.
like 4 years ago, everyone was doing it. If you want to be relevant in pop, you also gotta like move with the times, and that's just what that is. So that's more of a critique of that whole era.
Yes.
But you know, that's life, right? Nonetheless, really cool song. I liked it. I really liked the song. A very solid single
Solid,
by
bro.
an incredible artist, which is of course Taemin. Anyhow, like the video if you enjoy our content. Comment down below what else you want us to check out from Taemin and SHINee in general. And last but not least, make sure to head on over to Patreon and check out all our SHINee content over there. There's new SHINee content coming out over on Patreon every single week currently. So if you want to check that out, then yeah, head on over to Patreon.
Yes.
Nonetheless, everyone, see you in the next one.
Bye bye guys, take care.
Bye everyone, and take care. Mama, I'm a criminal. Oh, yo, we never discussed. Does this beat, Mama, I'm a criminal? I would say as
Yes.
an actual song, yes. As a meme, no.
No.
That's the answer.
Exactly.
The other one is more of a meme, but this one is a better song.
Definitely.
That's the truth. See you in the next one, guys. Take care.